Hi, boys and girls. My name is Auntie Reed. Yes, just like the word read. And today I have a wonderful story for you. But first, I want you to think. Have you ever wondered where, how did the star got its place or found its place in the sky? Or how you and I were created and all the animals? Have you ever wondered that? The rivers, the seas, the mountains. Have you ever wondered how these things came into being? If you have, I've done it too. And so we're on the same path. And here we are trying to figure out who and what created all these things. So, our story, the story that I'm about to tell you, is based on creation. So, I want you to pop your ears wide open, get the clutter out of your brain, and listen. Because today we are going to learn. If you've heard it before, that's okay. You're just renewing what you've heard, just taking off all that dirt and cobweb that have grown on top of it. And today, for those who have never heard it before, we are going on a new journey. But before we start, before we get into our story, we're going to sing a song. I do not own the rights for this song, but I thought it befitting for the story, okay? So it goes like this. Tell me who make the angels sing, and tell me who make the joy bells ring, and tell me who is the King of Kings, nobody but my Lord. Yes, he made the world, he made the sea and land. He fastened them together with his mighty hand, and under his control and over his command. Nobody but my Lord. You tell me who made the angels sing, and tell me who made the joy bells ring, and tell me who is the King of Kings, nobody but my Lord. Yes, he made the world, he made the sea and land, fastened them together with his mighty hands, under his control and over his command. Nobody but my Lord. You tell me who made the angels sing, and tell me who made the joy bells ring, and tell me who is the King of Kings, nobody but my Lord. Okay, and so we're gonna get right after this song. I think it kind of jiggle your imagination a little bit. Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle. So we're gonna get right into it. We're gonna find out who created all these things. Don't you want to know? I want to know. Well, I kind of already know, but I still want to hear the story. And this is not any story. This is the story. This is not a fable, but it's real. Because, in actuality, because it's so real, the evidence is you and I. The evidence is the earth, and the evidence is everything that is around us. Alright, so let's see. So guys, welcome back. Remember, it's story time. Remember I told you we were gonna read a story about the creation? Well, it is time. Dun, dun, dun. Who said that? Okay, it was me. I make my own sound effects. Okay, so let's get into the story. I want you to listen and pay attention because I might ask you a question. I want you to answer. Yes. Okay. Once upon a time, there actually wasn't time. Yes, there was a time when there was no time. There was only God. And has and he has been God since there was time. Confusing, but go with me. In fact, he made time. Say what? Yeah, God created time. Hmm. Follow me here. He made everything. It happened like this. God was good, and he knew that would be good. He knew how to create and how to make living things that would enjoy him and that he could enjoy. So that's what he did. At first, all was dark and full of nothing. Mm, yeah. Can you think of anything that was dark and full of nothing? Okay, moving on. So God said, let there be light. And guess what? There was light. You were right. This is all it took to make light in the whole universe. And God said so, and it happened. Because he said it. Now we don't really know how he said those words. If he shouted, let there be light, or let there be light, or let there be light, or let there be light. We never know how he said it. But the words were effective because, ta-da, we have lights. Okay? All right. Follow me here. Or if he shouted, or if he whispered, if he talked with his inside voice, let there be light, let there be light, or his outside voice. But we know that God is so powerful and so good that he can make the best of worlds with the softest of words. His power doesn't have to be shouted to work, and his promises doesn't have to be loud to be true. I like that part where it says his promises doesn't have to be loud to be true. A promise is a promise. If you shout it or if you whisper it, if it's true, it's just true, right? Okay. Once he made the light, guess what he called it? Yeah, wait for it. Yeah, you got it. He called it day. And the darkness he called night. It was good to have day. And it was good to have night. But he is a creative God. And he wanted more than day and night for the world. I created that. Okay, there goes my prop. Okay, moving on. That was very creative. But he is a creative God, and he wanted more than day and night for the world he would love. He wanted land and seas and stars and fish and birds and beasts. And he wanted people. That's you and me. God made all these things by speaking. He put the oceans in just the right spot to give the earth water, but not too much water. He told the oceans where to stay, and that is where they stayed, obeying God's words. Okay, I'm gonna stop right there. come back next time. We will continue to unpack this story. You can subscribe or make comments, ask questions. Hopefully, I can answer them. If I can't answer them, I'll get a reference, an outside reference. So, join me next time, and we'll continue to unpack the story of the creation. I am Auntie Read. Yes, read like the word. So, I encourage you to read. Read and read and read. Join me next time when we have a little bit more fun. Hopefully, nothing falls down. All right, thank you. I'll see you next time. Bye.